even just speaking on the Bucks as well too, since you kind of brought that up. Last time we had a conversation before the All Star break, they were 3-7, and since then they've been on a 5 game win streak. But it's kind of interesting. Dame is still struggling even with this win streak. Obviously, Chris Middleton's been banged up, but his stats have kind of plummeted in this 5 game win streak, averaging 20 points per game. His assists and rebounds have went up at 7 each, but he's still shooting bad this year and overall 40% from the field. His 3 point percentage has went up to 39. But it seems like Doc Rivers and that troop has kind of been figuring things out right now. So they're basically tied for the second seed. They're obviously not going to catch up to Boston, knock on wood, if Boston doesn't get hurt. But, like, what are your thoughts on this mini sample size, but of the Milwaukee Bucks, winning and turning things around a little bit?
I mean, I think it's definitely encouraging. That's part of the reason why I said I think that they could do it because they have, I feel like, mitigating circumstances as to why they didn't hit the 40-20. Because I feel like I know if they don't fire Adrian Griffin, they were already on pace to do that,
Yeah.
But like they made an abrupt change in the middle of the season, and it took time clearly for the team to kind of adjust to that.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say the biggest problem under Adrian Griffin that they were missing from when they had Bud was defense.
Mm-hmm.
And now in these games that Doc has coached, they actually have a much better defense.
And Pat Bev there too.
Exactly. Like, but part of it is like having someone like Pat Bev, but also his like scheme.
Scheme. Yep.
So I think that they're starting to adjust a little bit more. I will still never have any trust in Doc Rivers, but I do have trust in Giannis and Dame in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that them having like now a better defense
Jay Crowder back too a little
is
bit.
is and the thing that they've been doing this win streak without Chris Middleton. He
Without
hasn't played in a
Middleton.
while.
He hasn't played. Yeah. Past 2 seasons, low key.
Exactly. So that's really the thing. Again, all these teams is health, but I feel like if they get Chris Middleton back healthy and in decent form for the playoffs, then they're going to be in really good shape.
Yeah. And I agree with you, just going back to the last topic that we had with the 40-20 rule as well. Like, a lot of these teams are now at kind of at 40-20, but they've been banged up. You know what I'm saying? If Julius Randle's not hurt, they probably 40-20. If Embiid's not hurt, they probably 40-20. Bucks are right there. Like you said, the coach got fired. The Clippers, they made a trade beginning of the season. They had to figure things out as well, too. So, in Phoenix, they've been banged up. So, you might be right. There might be an anomaly this year. So, I'm very curious to see how things pan out moving forward as well, too.